Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent. And if you do enjoy the videos, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Serpents, where are we at? Where are we going? How are we going to get there? That's the most important question that we have at the moment. Now, let's begin with, it's nice to see green, right? It is. It's always a pleasure to see the markets in the green. Everyone feels positive. Everyone feels good. But I got news for you, serpents. I just don't see it lasting too long. Don't get too greedy. Don't get too greedy and thinking that we're in the clear, because we ain't. And I'll explain to you guys why. Now, at the moment, you can go through and you can see, 10% over the last 7 days for Bitcoin. You can see Ethereum 40% for the week. And as you go down, you can see, right, there's multiple occasions where the market seems like it's coming back. XRP 13% in 7 days. 28% for Solana, 56% for Polygon. We've seen some big numbers, right? I mean, if we look at the best ones across the 7 days, 136% for Lido DAO and Ethereum Classic and Polygon, So you can look at the market right now and think, okay, this looks pretty good, Serpent. Like, should I be getting in now? But I'm going to share with you a couple of things that have been occurring, which have come to my attention, that are a little bit concerning at the moment. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. There's a few concerns that I have at the moment with the market that could see this being a very, very short squeeze to the upside. And then we're going to start to go down again before we finally eventually get to the point. But I'm not convinced by these numbers at the moment. Now, when we look at what are some of the things that concern me, right? Well, Coinbase is shutting down its affiliate program. And we're talking about something that pays people $5 just to recommend their friends to join something. Now, according to emails leaked to Business Insider, Coinbase intends to temporarily suspend its US affiliate marketing program starting on July 19, today. Before this update, some of the promoters claimed that this company slashed the commissions bonus by a wide margin, up to 90%, according to one creator. This has not been an easy decision, nor was it made lightly, but due to crypto market conditions and the outlook for the remainder of 2022, Coinbase is unable to continue supporting incentivized traffic to its platform. That's a big warning sign. That is concerning. We still have the Tether issue lurking around, right? I've spoken about that. We've got the Celsius issue that at the moment, the way that it's filed, it's like it's a Chapter 11. And although Chapter 11 bankruptcy allows a company to stay in business and restructure its obligations, there are successful examples such as American Airlines, Delta, and General Motors, Hertz, and Marvel. Some experts voice skepticism regarding Celsius' chances to stay afloat. And that are the type of news which makes me cautious. Caution during this time where the market has pumped a little bit. Caution. Because there are problems. And there are big problems lurking around. An exchange like Coinbase going down would be monstrous, the impact that it would have on the market. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to happen or it's not going to happen, but shutting down your affiliate program is a pretty big warning sign that we need to be careful. We need to be careful about these exchanges, because let's just be serpents for a minute, right? Let's just say how it is, right? If they go down, it's within their interest. If they go down, they win ultimately, not the users. It's the poor users of these platforms that unfortunately have to bear the consequences. Somehow these founders and organizations still, they still find themselves all right? That they still find themselves to be, perfectly fine with what's going on. Now, I personally don't want to be the, come on and tell you guys only bad news, but I want you to be aware of bad news and potential bad news, because you can make some really good informed decisions based on them later on as you continue your research. And again, it's not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor, but I just want to point out that yes, it's great to see things in the green. Yes, of course, Ethereum 40% up is great. Just be mindful of these things that are lingering in the background, Coinbase, Celsius, some big issues still within the industry that could come to fruition. Here's the positive though. Bitcoin peer-to-peer trading volume surges 40% in Turkey as inflation hits 78%. Now, you want to talk about longevity of Web3, blockchain, and cryptocurrency? Here it is. Like, this is a prime example of why I'm bullish, why I don't care what the price is right now, why in the long term holders that understand what cryptocurrency, blockchain, Web3 does, we sleep like babies, right? Because we get it. We understand what is going on, what is happening, and how it's all going to play out. Now, peer-to-peer trading volume surges 40% because inflation hits 78%, right? Why would you continue to hold paper? And you think this is the first and only country that's going to do it? Like, we're all going to be doing this in the not too distant future. Could be 2, could be 3, could be 4 years. Could be 4 years. Maybe 5 years max for mass adoption, true mass adoption. Right, we've got 6% of the entire world at the moment using cryptocurrency. 6%. So the inflation rate only grew by 12.62% in 2020 despite COVID-19, but now it's hit a critical point over there in that country, and so they're going for it, right? They're going with cryptocurrency, which makes sense. Like, if you have such high inflation rates, you go to the one thing that has the least amount of inflation possible, and so it is the future. For me personally, like I said, I sleep like a baby. I know what I hold, and like I said, to me it makes sense. So again, it's not financial advice. I'm not financial advice, but just trying to explain to you guys why I'm so bullish on it. Now, what is the likelihood of XRP repeating history from this particular resistance level? It's happened in the past where it absolutely exploded. It went up, and I mean, it went up significantly. But right now, as I've mentioned from the beginning of this video, I'm not convinced. We could still be going up into the 40 cents area and then drop, but I'm not convinced that we're out in the clear and Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies hit their bottom, and those were the bottoms, and now we're only going to start to see sunshine and rainbows. I'm not convinced just yet. Remember when everybody was screaming that $100,000 was going to be the top? It didn't end up going anywhere near that. Now everybody's screaming $10,000 Bitcoin, and that's not going to happen either, because let's just face it, if everybody knew that that's exactly what's going to happen, then we would all be making those type of moves. But guess what? Whales thrive on you guys thinking that you know what the bottoms and what the tops are, because then they just slam the market on you. It's all based on data, technical analysis, and just reading the play. Read the play, because it will show the numbers, and it was never going to go to 100, and it's never going to go to 10. And again, it's just my personal opinion. Now, the court approves parties sealing requests regarding a Amici motion to participate in challenge to SEC expert. Unsealed versions must be filed by tomorrow, July 19. Amici must reply to SEC objection to their participation by Monday, July 25th. I'll keep you guys updated about what's going on there, how it's all going to play out. Congress and the courts need to rein him in. That is huge, right? US capital markets are the world's envy. Gary Gensler's job as chairman of the SEC is to protect them, to promote them, instead of attacking them. I couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. Love it, love it. I can't wait for the SEC to get what they deserve, and we're all just going to sit there with popcorn watching it happen. Now, breakout target. How we're going, how's it all going to play out in the not too distant future? Like I said, I don't believe we've seen the bottom just yet. I don't think that we've seen the bottom just yet, but there will be a critical line that needs to be broken, break above that line, consolidate above that line, and we then can start to see some moves to the upside, some serious moves to the upside, not short moves. Now, is this the oversold zone? A lot of people say that it is. A lot of people believe that this is now finally the oversold zone, and that now we're going to start to move in waves. I still believe of one more final major big push to the downside before we finally kick off. That's just my perspective on how the game is going to play out, based on whales being whales. So a potential return into this zone, maybe even drop into the 20s, and then fly out of here. That's what I see happening. And then eventually, of course, we will, jump up and go towards the 45s, 50s, 70s, and all the targets that we've been speaking about, and the insane bull run at which we are patiently waiting for XRP, legal clarity, Ripple IPOs, on-demand liquidity, ISO 20022. So much to look forward to. But during times of green, be cautious because, like I said, it may be a false positive. Like it may be a false positive. We could have one final drop and then we start to fly. Hope you learned something new today. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. As always, thank you. Look forward to see you on the next one.